There is one other book. I've read a bunch of these type of books with this by Kevin Henkes, whatever. Um, and some of them I don't really like. This one is my second favorite that I've come across. I don't like it as much as Chrysanthemum, but it's still good enough that I thought I'd mention it. Lilly's Purple Plastic Purse. I love the title. And this one is about a girl named Lilly, also from 1997. Has the same has the same stamp in it from when I was 7 years old. So, Lilly, actually, I do really like this one. It's pretty good. She loved school. She loved she loved the pencils. She loved, it's hard to read. She loved the squeaky chalk. She loved her boots when they went clickety clack down the long shiny hallways. She loved the fish sticks and the chocolate milk every Friday in the lunchroom. She loved the teacher, Mr. Slinger. Had a bit of a crush on him, I think. I love you. Mr. Slinger was sharp as a tack. He wore artistic shirts, he wore glasses on a chain around his neck, and he wore a different colored tie for each day of the week. Wow, said Lilly. That was just about all she could say. Wow. Mr. Slinger. So cool. Instead of greetings, students, or good morning, pupils, Mr. Slinger winked and said, howdy. He thought that desks and rows were old-fashioned and boring. Do you rodents think you can handle a semicircle? And he always provided the most tasty snacks, things that were curly and crunchy and cheesy. At home, Lilly pretended to be Mr. Slinger. It's her pretending to be him. Whenever the kids had free time, they were permitted to go to the light bulb lab in the back of the classroom. They expressed their ideas creatively through drawing and writing. Lilly went often. She had a lot of ideas. She drew pictures of Mr. Slinger, and she wrote stories about him, too. During sharing time, Lilly showed her creations to the entire class. Wow, said Mr. Slinger. That was just about all he could say. Wow. Big friendly Mr. Nice Man Teacher by Lilly. So then, one Monday morning, Lilly came to school especially happy. She had gone shopping with her Grammy over the weekend. Lilly had a new pair of movie star sunglasses, complete with glittery diamonds and a chain like Mr. Slinger's. She had 3 shiny quarters, and best of all, she had a brand new purple plastic purse that plays a jaunty tune when it was opened. Styling and profiling. Lilly wanted to show everyone. Not now, said Mr. Slinger. Listen to our story. Lilly had a hard time listening. Lilly really wanted to show everyone. Not now, said Mr. Slinger. Let's be considerate of our classmates. Lilly had a hard time being considerate. Lilly really, really wanted to show everyone. Not now, said Mr. Slinger. Wait until recess or sharing time. But Lilly could not wait. The glasses were too glittery. The quarters too shiny. And the purse played such nice music, not to mention how excellent it was for storing school supplies. Look, Lilly whispered fiercely. Look, everyone, look what I've got. Everyone look, including Mr. Slinger. He was not amused. "I'll just keep your things at my desk until the end of the day," said Mr. Slinger. "They'll be safe there, and then you can take them home." Lily's stomach lurched. She felt like crying. Her glasses were gone, her quarters were gone, her purple plastic purse was gone. Lily longed for her purse all morning. She was even too sad to eat the snack Mr. Slinger served before recess. That afternoon, Lily went to the light bulb lab. She was still very sad. She thought and she thought and she thought, and then she became angry. She thought and she thought and she thought some more, and then she became furious. She thought and thought longer, and she drew a picture of Mr. Slinger. That's her getting a little riled up there. Going a little bit crazy. Big, fat, mean Mr. Stealing Teacher. Wanted by FBI. I do not want to be a teacher when I grow up. When all the students were buttoned and zipped and snapped and tied and ready to go home, Mr. Slinger strolled over to Lily and gave her a purple plastic purse back. "It's a beautiful purse," said Mr. Slinger. "Your quarters are nice and jingly, and those glasses are absolutely fabulous. You may bring them back to school as long as you don't disturb the rest of the class. I do not want to be a teacher when I grow up," Lily said as she marched out of the classroom. On her way home, Lily opened her purse. Her glasses and quarters were there, and there was also a note from Mr. Slinger. It said, "Today was a difficult day. Tomorrow will be better." There was also a small bag of tasty snacks at the bottom of the purse. Lily's stomach lurched. She felt like crying. She felt simply awful. Lily ran all the way home and told her mother and father everything. Lily decided to kind of punish herself for what she did. Was sitting in a chair and kind of moping and whatnot. That night, Lily drew a new picture of Mr. Slinger and wrote a story about him, too. Lily was really, really sorry, so everyone forgave her. Even her parents, even her brother, even her especially incredible teacher, and then the sun shined its smiley face down on everyone and everything, even the bugs and the worms. And then her mom helped her her father helped her bake some tasty snacks for her to take to school. And her mom wrote a note. The next morning, Lily got to school early. "These are for you," Lily said to Mr. Slinger, "because I'm really, 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 a bunch of really sorry." I love the way they made the words go in the, creative way like that. Curvy. Mr. Slinger read the story, and he looked at the picture, and he read the note, and he sampled the snacks. Wow, that's about all he could say. Wow. And then he took the picture, the bad picture, and said, "What do you think we should do with this? Can we just throw it away?" Excellent idea. Then later she showed off her glasses and purse and everything. It was a happy ending. She still wants to be a teacher, but that is when she didn't want to be a dancer or a surgeon or an ambulance driver or a diva or a pilot or a hairdresser or a scuba diver. You know, a lot of ambitions. Leave comments in the comment section that are nice. And if you like, subscribe, that would be awesome. And have a nice day.